The NBA draft is a whole bunch of bull. All right, first things first. Let's just get straight into it, right? Cooper motherfucking Flag. I don't know how in the actual fuck the Dallas Mavericks have the audacity to trade a generational talent and the next following year get another generational talent. But I knew something was fishy when it came to Nico. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, why did the fuck did they not fire Nico? They have something up their sleeve. Now, I'm not saying the draft is rigged or anything like that, because they literally had a 1.8% chance of getting the first pick in the first place. But I don't know how we trade Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2025 pick that was supposed to be 15 through 30, and somehow that same pick gets in the Mavs hands and it turns to the first pick in the draft. Are you fucking serious? Well, that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. I already knew that the Mavs had won the trade, because it's like, okay, you got Luka, you got this top 5 player, this top 5 30-point triple-double guy, but he plays no defense. You have to have 3 or 4 defenders around him to even compete in the first place. And you got to have shooters. You got to have 3 or 4 3-and-Ds around him just to even compete. And still, that may not even be enough. Not when you got niggas like the Celtics and shit like that. Not when you got niggas like Thunder and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, I've been knew that they won the trade. The Mavs are a team that I got coming out of the West, in general. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's going to be, if everyone healthy, I feel like it could be Dallas Mavericks and the OKC Thunder in the finals. In the Western Conference Finals. If the Timberwolves don't have to say anything about it, I don't think LA's contending. I don't think Golden State's contending or anyone else is contending. But niggas is sleeping on Dallas. Niggas is really sleeping on Dallas. Riddle me this. Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis, and Derek Lively. AD can finally play the 4. And even if those bigs go through injuries, they can just back up each other. Anthony Davis, and Derek Lively are their 4 and 5. And then at the backup 4, you have a 17, 18-point PJ Washington, who was a starter in the finals. Now he has to go to the bench. Are you serious? The depth is crazy. Daniel Gafford is your bench 5. Are you serious? They can survive injuries and still be good come playoff time, because that's how deep they are. Depth gives you the availability to survive injuries. So many teams go down because their starters are hurt, but they don't have any starting type caliber players on the bench. That's why seasons are cut short because of injuries. But when you have a certain level of depth to the point where AD can get hurt, but PJ Washington can just step up, Lively can get hurt, but Gafford can step up, it's exponential. And then you want to talk about your guard play, Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson and Spencer Dinwiddie. Yo, come on, you serious? Klay Thompson coming around screens, and then you got Cooper Flag and his development. I don't know how that team doesn't get to the conference finals. I really don't. They're gonna have to wildly underperform, because they are tough. They are nice, and they are my sleeper pick. I got them coming. I got them being top 5 in the West for sure. VJ Edgecombe, great player. You know what I'm saying? He was a guy, he was my favorite pick in the draft. Why? Because he cried. He cried, and which we're going to get into this later, but he cried, saying that him and his family didn't even have electricity growing up, living off a generator for 7, 8, 9 years, the things that his mom had to do in order for them to survive. And that's not a thing that you see from a lot of players in today's age. You know what I'm saying? These players, man, Ace Bailey, pissed off because he had to go to the Jazz. Another player pissed off because they had to go to Toronto. Who the fuck are y'all? Not wanting to work out for teams and shit. Who the fuck are y'all? You know what I'm saying? You go back to 05 and 06, niggas getting out the hood and niggas getting drafted. Niggas would be crying that they getting out their situation. Niggas would be crying all them late nights put in working on their craft, and now they finally getting paid to do their thing. Niggas would be crying, but now these niggas is privileged. These niggas, they got it real easy, and they millionaires by the time they hit college. So it's just like they knew they was going to the league. It's expected. It's earned already. It's deserved. They knew they were league bound by the time they were senior year in high school, by the time they were sophomore year in college. So it's just like, it's nothing special to them. They don't even have any fucking emotion anymore when they go up to the podium. There's no smile. There's no crying. There's nothing. Let's just get to work. The NBA is becoming such a job for them, and not so much of a dream job for them. It's crazy. Well, we'll get into that later. VJ Edgecombe, a guy who also came out with a quote and said that he hates guys. He hates to see guys score. I love that. Philadelphia ain't had a defender since Ben Simmons. Philadelphia ain't had a real nigga that can defend since Ben Simmons. And y'all know who I am about defense. You ain't gonna play defense, you ain't gonna do shit. I got another Laker video coming out too. Oh man, that's gonna do numbers. That's really gonna do numbers. But anyways, I like that they got a defender. I like that they got a young guy because Embiid's going to be hurt this season. Paul George is going to be hurt this season. It's going to be Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, and VJ Edgecombe. And let's see what those guys do because, you know, Sixers going to be sorry as shit. They always been sorry as shit. They're never going to amount to anything. They've literally had one of the best rosters for the past couple of years, and they always get hurt because niggas don't want to take care of themselves. It is what it is. Yeah, and Ace Bailey and these young boys, man, I mean, not wanting to go to the Jazz, nigga, make the league first. You know, Paul George was right about that. You know what I'm saying? You not working out for teams and shit. Like, who the fuck do you think you is, bro? Because I know if I was in them shoes or if any other nigga was in them shoes, they'd work out for every single team. Now, I get it, like, doing, like, 30 workouts in the span of 5 days is OD. And if you are a top pick, you should let some workouts slide if you know that they not really fucking with you like that. But work out as much as you possibly can and really earn, you know what I'm saying, getting drafted. Cause it doesn't, yeah. You know, we'll see how Ace Bailey do. You know what I'm saying? But these young boys, man, they not wanting to go to teams and shit, man. It's a different era, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a different era. But yeah, that's my conclusion on the 25 draft, 26 draft. Whole bunch of bull.